My friends, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel. Today we are checking out a very iconic knife, especially if you're from France. That's right, we're checking out the Opinel or Opinel. Now this is the number 6, as you can see there, made in France. Very nice knife. Just going to give you a quick overview about it as we take a look at it. Basically, these knives were created by a man by the name of Joseph Opinel in 1890, and apparently not much has changed, which it is a pretty simplistic design, so it's not too hard to imagine that not much has changed, but I think that's part of their draw. This is a different knife. This is a unique knife, and it's a well-crafted knife, and it's just, if you're a knife collector, I mean, you owe it to yourself to get one. First of all, they're well built, and second of all, they're inexpensive. Now, as you can see here, there is a locking feature that actually can keep the blade locked when it's closed, as you can see, which is really neat. A lot of knives don't have that. So you twist this here, and as you can see now, there's a crack in there, and the blade just opens very smoothly. Obviously there's no assist. And then if you want to lock it again, you just twist this back this way. See that? Now the blade is locked. It's not going to close on you. Very nice feature. You don't have to lock it. It does stay open enough that if you're just cutting fruit, vegetable, if you're having a picnic, that kind of thing, you don't need it locked. But if you're going to do anything a little bit more serious, you may want to lock it. Now this model does have a carbon steel blade. The locking mechanism here is stainless steel, which is a nice touch. And the number 6 is the first model, I guess the smallest size model, I should say, that has this locking feature. That starts out with the number 2, which is basically a keychain model, and a number 3, 4, 5, 6. They get bigger as they go, and so on, all the way up to at least a number 12 that I know of. And this is the number 6, so it's middle of the road. It's perfect. I was looking at this in the number 8, but I'm just really happy with this. For my hand, it's about perfect. It's small, it's lightweight, it's well built. The handles here are made out of beechwood, if I'm not mistaken. Again, made in France. They call this locking mechanism their Viroblock lock, and it just twists and turns. I mean, it's very easy. It doesn't even matter if you could lock it that side, or you could lock it this side, which is kind of nice. Or again, I mean, if you're just doing some quick cutting or some lightweight cutting, you don't have to lock it. The blade itself is 2.76 inches long, so 2 3/4 inches long blade. The handle length is 3.63 inches, so a little over 3.5 inches here, which, as you can see, fits my hand pretty good. And the overall length is 6.5 inches once it's opened up, as you can see here. So very nice. You know, no half stop, no assisting, no spring. You know, very little moving pieces, I guess, but at the same time, it works. And that lock just kind of snaps into place, and it feels nice. This is a farm knife, a country knife, a picnic knife. Obviously, being around since 1890, I'm sure many people all around the world, but specifically in France, have used them for many reasons. You know, obviously, you wouldn't use this for anything that's going to be too serious or too hard work. I would bring this to a picnic. I'd bring this maybe to even clean a fish. I mean, there are a few things I would do with it. But if you're going to be, you know, processing wood or anything like that, of course, I wouldn't do it. 2 key features about this knife, too, that I'm not sure if I mentioned. Right now, these are going for between $14 and $16. So for less than a $20 bill. Now, this knife I bought, I can't remember where I bought it. I bought it years ago, but it actually came from France itself. And I saved the package because I thought it was kind of neat that it came from France. And these are extremely lightweight, 42 grams, which is about 1.2 ounces. So just a great addition to your collection, a really neat piece, a conversation piece, one that I really think everybody should get. And if you don't like the number 6, maybe you want something smaller, or maybe you don't want the locking blade, you can get something like a number 5 or a number 4, or maybe you want something bigger like the number 8 or the number 10 or even the number 12. They also have color models that have colored handles, and they have an outdoor set. The outdoor set has a built-in whistle, a few other features, maybe a partially serrated blade. Yeah, I like Opinel. I like their knives. I like this one. This is the only one I have. I really enjoy it. I don't know if I'd buy the outdoor style of this knife. I think it's more of a gimmick. And sorry, Opinel, that's just my take. I'd probably buy something else as an outdoor knife. But for what this knife is made for, it's unique, it's classy, and it's awesome. So, just reviewed this knife on the channel. Just to give you guys some quick comparisons of other knives you might look into. Also lightweight, also thin. Obviously, this one's different. This is modern. This is a one-handed flipper. I am getting better at flipping it, but I will say if you hand this knife to someone and they're not used to flipping it, I don't want to say it's worthless, but they might have some trouble getting into that. This is a Swiss Army Tinker. Now, this knife is around the $20, $22 mark. I can still find them for maybe $26. Swiss-made Victorinox. It does have 2 blades, but it's more of a fair comparison in size, in weight, and definitely in price. Similar blade styles, similar blade shapes, similar blade thickness. Obviously, this knife, modern, one-handed opening, but just if you're looking for something lightweight, you might look into the mini bug out. And last but not least, we have, and I'll put it close to it, the Cadet. Most people know the Cadet. So you can see there, the handle's just slightly larger, and the blade is slightly larger. So guys, go ahead and pick up an Opinel. Leave me a comment. Let me know which one you get if you do get one. I like the number 6. It's a perfect size, middle of the road. 14, 15 bucks. You can't beat it. You know, matter of fact, these 3 knives specifically, the Opinel, the Cadet, and the Tinker, 3 great knives and all inexpensive. This knife is Chinese made. It's about $60. And this is a Victorinox Pioneer X. I'll do a video on it, a little bit bigger. Probably same size blade as the Tinker, but obviously more expensive. These are about $60, $70. Thanks for watching.